Hi there, and welcome to video 5 of 7 for this video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. In this video, you'll discover how to create your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign from start to finish. Let's dive right in. So the first step is actually to log in to your AdFly account, and to get to this page, all you have to do is go to www.adf.ly, and then once you're here, you simply log in. If you don't already have an account, go back and watch video 2 in this video series and for this course, and you'll see exactly how to sign up for an account and what type of an account to sign up for. Now, once you are logged in, first off, I want to point out the very top right, there's going to be 2 areas, a publisher area and an advertiser area. You want to make sure you're in the advertiser area because, again, you're going to be an advertiser because that's your goal is to get 100,000 visitors to within an hour to a link, whether it be your own or an affiliate link and so forth. So you want to make sure you're an advertiser. So then once you're in an advertiser account, you simply scroll down and then you can see previous campaigns that you created. You can see I had one campaign that I actually created not too long ago. And for this campaign alone, I actually bought 750,000 visitors. And I'll tell you, this was actually delivered in just under 48 hours. Came through incredibly fast. So 750,000 visitors cost $600. Now, if you're new to buying advertising online, this might just blow your mind that, $600 is a lot of money. And it can be for anybody that's new into paid advertising. But I'll tell you, if you know what you're doing and you know how to get a good return on your investment, this is a bargain of a lifetime. Just to show you what I mean is that for this campaign, for instance, I bought 750,000 visitors, spent $600. This was worldwide traffic, which we'll get to in just a moment. So my CPM was 80 cents. That means for every 1,000 people that actually saw and landed on my website, I paid 80 cents. And out of that 750,000, I converted 3,741 people. What that means is that I actually was sending people to a lead generation page where it was just literally a landing page and a squeeze page like I showed you and talked about in the previous video, in video 4 in the series. If you aren't familiar with squeeze pages and landing pages, go back and watch video 4 and you'll see what I mean. But all it was just a page talking about if you want to lose weight online, or if you want to lose weight, put in your email address and you'll be notified of new offers and opportunities. So with that, you can see if I take a calculator and take $600, divide that by 3,741, that broke down to I only paid 16 cents for every name and email address I got from someone that's interested in losing weight and they want to be emailed about products and opportunities. So that is the cheapest you're ever going to spend for a lead anywhere on the internet. And you just have to have enough time and a budget to be able to spend in optimizing traffic like this. So you're probably not going to see this type of, no one's going to be revealing their type of numbers like this anywhere outside of this program. So this is kind of just a little added bonus. I just wanted to show you what is possible. But let's go ahead and get back down to the core focus of this program is to get not 750,000 visitors, but 100,000 visitors in under an hour. So to do that, all you have to do is go to the very top and create a campaign. Now, when you click on that, there's going to be 2 different types of campaigns you can create. One's called interstitial advertising. One is called leaderboard banner advertising. I'm going to tell you right now, do not go with the leaderboard banner advertising. You're just going to blow your money because all that is you would have to be uploading a banner and you're just hoping someone's going to click on your banner. Instead of that, interstitial advertising means that you are going to have your website or whatever link that you tell AdFly to show up. Someone's actually going to look at your page for at least 5 seconds before they get to their final destination. And it's up to them how long they want to view your page. When they're done looking at your page, then they click on a button called skip ad and it goes past your page. So you have at least 5 seconds to get their attention. So if you just look through this right here, this is the criteria that these people are going to have to be able to see your ads. So you're going to actually get unique visitors within a 24-hour time frame. They will have JavaScript enabled. They will have cookies enabled. They will have Flash enabled. And they must view your website for at least 5 seconds. And then if we scroll down a little further, this is where you actually create your campaign. So you scroll down and choose what type of traffic that you want to get. Now, most people that are oblivious to this type of advertising, they'll come here and then they will just look for the cheapest they can buy. So they would say 40 cents for every 1,000 people see their site. That's cheap, right? Yeah, it's cheap. So I'll tell you, even when I first got started with AdFly and I started testing out their traffic, I bought 100,000 visitors with this proxy traffic deal. And it was the worst traffic I've ever seen. It took days after days to get my 100,000 visitors. It just, there wasn't a lot available. And a lot of people just weren't, and they were going through proxy servers. So not only is taken forever for me to get 100,000 visitors, but not all of them were even unique people. So anyway, you want to focus on just quality traffic. And I'll tell you right now, if you are trying to, it doesn't matter where in the world people are, then I would go with the worldwide deal. That's what I personally go with whenever I'm buying traffic on AdFly, and it converts extremely well, especially for the price. For instance, if you bought 100,000 visitors here with the worldwide deal, it's only 80 cents. If you bought 100,000 visitors with United States or United Kingdom traffic, it's going to be $400. Huge price increase. And I'll tell you also, if you actually go through here and try to buy traffic for a very specific country, because let's say you have a very specific offer or a landing page or a squeeze page you're sending traffic to, it's still going to take a while for you to get. You're not going to get your 100,000 visitors in under an hour. The only way you're going to be able to get traffic that fast and really targeted is going to be the worldwide deal. So even when it says high availability, that means that you will get it fast. You'll probably even get your 100,000 visitors in under 15 minutes if you set it to be just deliver as fast as you want it. So to do that, all you have to do is, first it says purchase, and there's a little K, you just put in 100 because you want 100,000, and you can see it's going to light up green. And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see you can buy traffic for literally every country you can imagine. And if you're really big into internet marketing and affiliate marketing, you understand like CPA offers and stuff, you could find CPA offers that are targeted to like Malaysia and try traffic, for a Malaysia offer, only for Malaysia traffic, and see how it works. So experiment with it if you have a budget to do so. But if you just want to dive right in and get 100,000 visitors really quickly and just get a lot of attention and traction to whatever site you're going for, this is how you do it. So anyway, once you get all the way to the bottom, before you click to enter your website details, I just want to point out to pay attention to all these bullet points at the bottom, because all these bullet points are what they do not want you to have on your website. For instance, you can't have, I'm going to go through these bullet points just so you know, you can't have a frame-breaking script, which means, you can't have some kind of script that's going to, it's iframed offers and things like that. You can't have pop-up windows. So if someone tries to leave your site for any reason, if there's a pop-up in place, they're not going to allow that. They're not going to allow websites to automatically attempt to download software or change user settings or adult or pornography related material, hate, Juarez or software piracy or anything. I mean, it's really obvious as far as, what not to have. So I'm going to assume like 99.999% of the those of you that are watching this are going to abide by these terms. And if you try to break these terms, I mean, you're just not going to get anything approved. So anyway, once you understand that your final destination, or not your final destination, the site you're trying to advertise is compliant with all that, then all you have to do is click on enter your website details. Then it's going to take you through, you can choose previous websites if you already had websites you've done in the past. But for this one, we can just go ahead and type in, let's say, lead generation. And for the website URL, you want to put in whatever website URL you want, put in your budget. And for max daily budget, I always like to put in 0 because you're going to get traffic as fast as you can imagine. And then you just hit I agree to terms and conditions, and then you're going to go through and actually choose your payment method. So I'm going to go ahead and process everything for this campaign just so we can go ahead and see how fast the traffic comes in. So I'm going to pause this video and then come back once everything is actually filled out and completed and processed. All right, everything's processed, so I am going to scroll down in my AdFly account, and you can see this is the new campaign that I created called Lead Generation. Now, the traffic already started coming in. I just hit, over here on the status where it says active, if I click on this, I can pause the traffic. It was paused, so that way I could sync this up with the video, but as soon as I clicked it to make it active, the traffic started coming in. So just to show you why I'm walking you through all this, I'm just going to hit start on this online stopwatch so you can see how fast this traffic really does come. So it's at 24 right now. I'm going to refresh my page, and then now you can see it's already at 201. Now, where it says the conversions, I actually did not put in the conversion script because they give you a tracking code, and you can actually put that tracking code in after someone fills out, like, let's say you're a lead generation page. I didn't put that in just because I wanted to get this active immediately, so that way you can just see the traffic coming in because, well, after all, this whole training tutorial is all about getting 100,000 visitors for your traffic campaign in under an hour. So again, I'm going to hit refresh. Now it's at 3:15. Now to just show you something that's even more fun is that I did install a Google Analytics tracking code on the actual page that I'm sending this traffic to. And just to jump over at my Google Analytics account, you can see I have I'm on the real-time beta page right now where it's basically showing you how many visitors are on your site. And you can actually see that the source is AdFly, of course, because I turned on the traffic from AdFly. And, I'm just talking as I'm letting all this run right now, so I don't have to do anything to have these visitors keep coming in. And then over on the right where you see the active page, these are all the various pages that I'm having the traffic sent to, because the way I actually set it up for this test is that I'm sending traffic to a rotator script where it rotates through different ways to get people to put in their name and email, anything from like want to make money online, put in your email, want to lose weight, put in your email, things like that. So anyway, that's why you see a bunch of different pages. But for you, if you were actually put an analytics tracking code on your individual page, then you would only just see the one active page. But my rotator is working properly because it's actually rotating across all the pages pretty evenly. So anyway, you can see, this is really cool with Google Analytics because you can see, when I just started this less than 5 minutes ago, there was 0 visitors. And then just to show you, this is as real time as it gets, and there isn't really anybody else out there that teaches you how to get traffic on the internet that's going to show you real-time data like this because, frankly, it's really difficult to find secret traffic sources like AdFly and being able to do it successfully. So anyway, I'm going to leave this running just so you can see how crazy this is really going to get. It's just getting started. You can see, as visitors on the site, it started with literally under a couple hundred, and then it went, well, let's see right here, page views. It was actually 200 views. It's not staying on there when I move my mouse over, but 200 views, and it just keeps growing. So anyway, we'll jump over to AdFly, and I didn't hit refresh on the page yet. If you remember, it was at 315, and this number, by the way, whenever you create your campaign, the number you're looking at here, whenever you're doing I'm doing the worldwide traffic campaign. This is unique visitors. This isn't just page views where it could be like 10 or 20 people. These are unique visitors. And I've created many campaigns on AdFly, over the last few months and tested, everything there is to test with AdFly. So that's why I know that this is as real as it's going to get. So let me go ahead and hit refresh on AdFly. And you can see now it's up to 845. So we're almost up to 1,000 visitors already. And if we go over to the stopwatch, we're only here at 3 minutes. So I'm bouncing around from 3 different tabs. I'm showing you the stopwatch, I'm showing you the AdFly account, and I'm showing you Google Analytics. And you can see, let me just go ahead and you can actually move this around if you want to look at page views or if you want to look at per second. It's just amazing data that you can look at here. So let me go ahead and jump back over to AdFly. So we're 845. Now if I hit refresh, we're now at 961. So you could literally sit here and just keep hitting refresh on your AdFly campaign and just watch the traffic come in, and it will literally come in this fast unless you specify otherwise. Now to specify otherwise, you would just hit show details here, and then you would just say what your max budget is for the day. Now if you remember, when I created this campaign, it was just for $80 because I'm paying an 80-cent CPM. CPM is 1,000 visitors. Every 1,000 unique visitors that see the URL that I specify in AdFly, I'm paying 80 cents. So let's go ahead and just hit refresh again. And now you can see I'm at 1,000 visitors. So, and then just to look over at Google Analytics, you can see we're almost up to 1,000 people viewing the page now. And the traffic is very consistent. It doesn't just go up or down. It just, it stays pretty consistent the longer you leave your AdFly campaign running. So we're almost up to actually 1,000 active visitors on the site at one time, which is incredible. And this is literally just pressing a button and it all happens. And these people will take action if you just follow the steps in the previous videos in this training course where, I believe it was video 4 where I talked about the types of products and squeeze pages that work best on this traffic source. Just follow along in that video and these people will be taking action, on whatever page that you send them to. So anyway, we're up to 1,100 right now. Going to Google Analytics, we're almost up to 1,000 active on the site at one time. Now let's jump over to Online Stopwatch and just know at 5 minutes we got 1,000 people. So if you take, if you take 100,000 divided by 1,000, that's 100, and then you take 100 times 5, so 500 minutes divided by 60. It is, a little, it varies because, whenever you get 100,000 visitors in an hour, that is possible on AdFly, 100%. And I'll just tell you at the time of recording this video, it's actually in the middle of the night. It's 2 a.m. So with it being 2 a.m., the traffic is going to be a little lower. But the reason I'm recording at 2 a.m. so there's no other distractions going on, why this is all happening in real time. So let me just hit refresh again. You can see we're already up to 1,300. Go over to Google Analytics. Right now there's 825, so it's staying pretty consistent around 800 people on the site at one time. And again, it's just because it's very late in the day, or I should say early in the morning. And that's pretty much all there is to actually creating your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign on AdFly from start to finish. So I'm going to go ahead and just pause this video so we don't have to just sit here and watch this, for an hour as this traffic adds up. But then I will come back and then show you, what it looks like once all this traffic has been delivered. All right, so the campaign is finished, and you can see the total spent is 100,000, and you'll see where it says today spent 47,000. These are actually visitors, and again, with this being in the middle of the night, right now it's almost 3 a.m. Actually, but before I explain all this, if I jump back over to the online stopwatch, you can see it's still going, and it just hit 41 minutes. So 41 minutes going in to actually starting the campaign. I'll go ahead and pause it. Until now, it was 41 minutes to get 100,000 unique visitors. Now, that's phenomenal. And as far as the quality of this traffic goes, this is a lead generation campaign, and I actually used iContact to capture leads, and all the leads were in the health and fitness industry because I want to build a list in that industry to promote products as an affiliate. And with this campaign alone, I'm not going to log into my iContact account because I don't want to reveal all my list names and everything, but there was 1,127 leads that were generated from this campaign. So you take $80 that was spent, so $80, and divide that by 1,127, and that breaks down to just at 7 cents. 7 cents a lead for actually this lead generation campaign. So I'm going to tell you right now, for anybody out there who thinks AdFly is just junk traffic, is either lying to you, or they've never tested themselves, or they just don't know what they're doing. So following this system, which you're on video 5 now, but there's 2 more videos coming. If you follow everything that we teach you in the system, you're not only going to be able to get 100,000 visitors in under an hour, and just to be exact, 41 minutes for this one, but it's always usually under an hour, depending on the time of day. And the traffic is phenomenal. And again, this was 7 cents a lead. Now, if you're trying to build, let's say a lead generation campaign for your own product, you're trying to do a product launch, or you have a business that you're just wanting to get more potential customers in that can be worldwide customers. Again, this is worldwide traffic. So these leads are from all over the world. But if you're selling products on the internet, it doesn't matter where they are in the world, they should be able to buy your product, especially if it's an information product. So anyway, that concludes this video 5, how to create your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign from start to finish. And you can see, it is complete, and I spent just $80, got 100,000 unique visitors. Now, the reason you see status on hold on the top right here is because I actually, once the campaign was finished, instead of like this one where it says approved, instead of Xing it out, I'm actually put it on hold because I'm going to load more money in this account because, it's incredible that you can get leads for just 7 cents. So I'm going to let this campaign run past this video, so that's the reason you see it's on hold, but you can see the status has been finished, and this happened in just 41 minutes. So this concludes this video 5 on how to create your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign from start to finish. Now I suggest go ahead and move on to video 6, which is going to be how to optimize your traffic campaigns to their maximum potential so that you can focus on sucking in cash on demand. I'll see you there.